Right. Good evening. Good evening to you all. My name is Adedeji Shodipo. I will be explaining the Excel project tonight so that we all can learn together about it. Hope you all can still see my screen. Please let me know if you can still see my screen, please.
Yes, we can.
All right. Thank you. Let's move fast. So now, based on the projects, the instruction says check for necessary data cleaning problems. And if we to check through this data set they gave us, there is no any cleaning that should be done on it because all the data sets, all the data inside has been clean, well arranged, capitalized, no empty cells, no blank cells, all the headers are well written, no misspelled headers at all. So now, this first one says calculate your KPIs. As I have been sending it to the group, KPI is an abbreviation of key performance indicator. KPI is an abbreviation of key performance indicator. Now, calculate your KPIs, the revenue, COGS, profits, and customer. COGS is an abbreviation of cost of goods sold. Now, let's move fast tonight. Let's first of all calculate our revenue. So our header is going to be revenue. To calculate our revenue, we need to multiply our unit price times quantity. To get our revenue, we will multiply our unit price times the quantity. Now, you start the function by pressing is equals to unit price times the quantity. I want to press the times sign now, meaning the multiplication sign. I'm going to press shift on my keyboard and 8. Shift key on my keyboard and 8. As you can see, the multiplication sign has come up. So as I said, to get our revenue, we are going to make use of unit price times quantity. We've pressed our unit price. Now I've input the multiplication sign, then I have to press the quantity to get our revenue. As you can see, I've pressed the quantity, then I'm going to press enter. Automatically Excel will multiply all the rows in the data set. It will calculate everything from the beginning till the end of where it has the figures. Now, we've done that for revenue. Then we have to go to COGS, which is the cost of goods sold. COGS. Let's leave it in abbreviation like this. COGS, at least we all know COGS is cost of goods sold. Equals to, that was going to be cost price times quantity. Our cost price is on column K times quantity. As I've said in the revenue, I will have to press the shift key on my keyboard and 8 to bring out the multiplication sign. Shift 8. Already bring out the multiplication sign. Then the formula for us to get our cost of goods sold is cost price times quantity. Now let me press the quantity, then press enter. Automatically it will autofill down. Now the next one is profit. Profits. So to get our profits, we will minus revenue from cost of goods sold. Like for example, you are selling in markets, the revenue for what you sell is so amount. Now the cost of it, let's say for example, you are selling a phone, you sold a phone for 250,000, then the cost of which you bought that phone, including from the market, the transportation, the VAT, the tax, whatever on the phone, maybe is 130. Now that means your own profit is 20,000. So as you can see now, so now for this profit now, it's going to be revenue minus cost of goods sold. Revenue minus cost of goods sold, then you press your enter. So that's for that for our profit. Now to distinguish or to make sure all this one with all the headers we saw, which is the revenue, cost of goods sold and profit, so as to make sure they are different from the data set they give us, let's just add another color to the headers to distinguish them. Let's give them color black, be okay. Then let's make it black like this so that we can be able to know that okay, we are the one that solved this one. This one doesn't come from the data set. Now the next question says, the next instruction says we should find the customer. How many customers patronize us? So how are we to know that? We have to put our header customers, then to get our customers we have to make use of the counter function. Let's make use of, we can make use of anyone, we can make use of the customer type, and we can make use of date, any which one that is suitable for you. Let's make use of dates. I've clicked on the A2 under dates, then I'll press Ctrl Shift down to highlight all the rows under the date column. Then I'll press my enter. So that means everything is 2098, but I don't want you to fill everything. I only want the first row. So let me just delete everything from the row 3 downward, Control Shift down, then press delete. So that means our total customer is 2098. Now, since we are done with, now it remains the next one, because in our question we are to check the monthly trend, but for this now we want to bring out the month from the date. We only need the month. We want to extract month from this date column, from column A. Now what we have to do here is that let's give the header name month, then we make use of our text functions. To make use of text here, to make use of text here, it's going to be equals to text. Then we go to our date colon. Date colon here. Go to our date colon here. We click it. Then we press comma. Now, for this month colon now, how did you want us to extract the months? Either you want the month should be in number, whereby you know January is 01, February is 02, December is 112. Now for in this case we want it to be in words, whereby is it in full words or is it in abbreviation. Let's say in abbreviation you want it to be in January, you know January is JAN for abbreviation, February is FEB for abbreviation, December is DEC. But in this case, which one do you want? Okay, let's say for example we want it in abbreviation of 3 words. Now I've input it, then double quotes, months, we want it in abbreviation. That means 3M. 1, 2, 3. 3M like this. Then we close the quotes. Then we press enter. Let's say for example we don't want it in abbreviation of JAN. We want it full, January. Now let's just go back. We can double click it like this, or we press our F2 on your keyboard. You press F2 on your keyboard like this. And some of you, if you want to press the F2 on your keyboard, maybe if you press F2 on your keyboard, it will increase the volume of your laptop. Check close beside the control key on your keyboard. You see Fn. You press the Fn, then you press your F2, then you do the work for you. So that's just it. If you don't want to double click like this, you can just go on your keyboard, press the Fn key on your keyboard, then you press the F2 at the top. It will still do the same function for you. Now you know in this now we make use of, because it is an abbreviation of January, JAN, February, FEB. That is because we input 3M. Let's say for example we want to increase the M to 4. That means the January will be in full, February will be in full. As you can see now. Let's say for example the January, we want it in, January is 01, February is 02. We want it in letters, in figures rather. We will just input, we just reduce this M to 2. Can see now this is 01, but we just want it in, let's just leave it in abbreviation. So let's just put it in 3M like this. So January. So this one is good like this. And let's save what we've done. Do we have any additional subscription or subtraction from what I have done so far before I proceed? All right,
Sorry,
blessing.
please. How did you get? Good evening.
Good evening.
Hello, can you hear me?
I can hear you. I can hear you.
Good evening. Please, sorry. How did you get the revenue and the COGs?
That means you join us
That's what
late.
I've been having issues.
Okay, that means you join us late. Now to get
Yes.
the, all right. Let me explain.
Hello, good evening.
Please hold on. Let me answer blessing. Please hold on, Jumoke. Please let me finish with blessing, then I can continue. All right, blessing. Let me go to you. To get your revenue, you are to multiply the unit price times the quantity. Unit price times quantity. Let me do it again so that you can be able to see it. Let me delete it. Now this is the revenue column. You start your function with is equals to unit price, this is unit pricing, times multiply by the quantity. If you want to press your multiply sign, just press Ctrl key on your keyboard, then press 8. On top of the 8 you will see a star sign on it. That is the multiplication sign. Sorry, I said control, sorry, shift 8. I've input the multiply sign now. Then I will now click on, because I said to get the revenue it is unit price down times the quantity. I've make use of the unit price. I've pressed my multiplication sign, then the next one is going to be quantity. I've pressed the quantity, then I press my enter. Automatically it will fill down. Now for the COGS, the COGS is cost price times the quantity. Let me delete it, then do it for you again. Now this is the COGS. Now once you get the COGS, as I said before, COGS is an abbreviation of cost of goods sold. Now for the COGS we press equals to unit price, cost price times the quantity. To get our COGS, cost price times the quantity, then we get our COGS. So that's for that. Now, do we have anybody that wants to ask question before we proceed? You don't have. I don't want to stay long tonight. Someone wants to say something the other time. All right. In the absence of none, let's move to the next one. Now, this next one here, let's convert all this to pivot table. Now, let me just press anywhere inside this cell, inside this sheet like this. Control A. It has highlighted all the tables. Then let me come to my insert ribbon at the top of the sheet here. Then press pivot table. You can see it at the header, the ribbons header on my left hand side at the top. Pivot table. Then let's just leave it like this. New sheet is going to open another new sheet for us. Then press OK. As you can see, it has come back to, it has opened a new sheet. Now on this sheet here below, let me rename it. Sorry, let me rename it to pivot table. So now for pivot table, now we want to get our products by profits. Once we get our products by profits. In this case now, we will have to, and in the scenario like this, what we have to do is that we drag our product column to the rows, then the profits to value. Anything that has to do with figures, that has to do with number in our pivot, if we want to make use of pivot table, must always be in the value section here. Now, to get our total product by profit, this is the product here. We will drag it to this row. Then the profit column, drag it to this value. So that means if we should check here, let me give it a currency, Control 1. Let's change it to Naira. Scroll down to where you're going to see Naira. Press OK. Let me remove the decimal at the back, the zero at the back. Now, from this, now you see that laptop. Can you still see my screen? From this, now we're going to see that laptop A13 is the most sales product. That means customer really patronize laptop A13 the most. Now the next one is we want to check the sales worker, like the sales rep. How much did each sales rep generate for this business, for this data set they gave us. Now let me just highlight this one, press Ctrl C, let me come down here, then Ctrl V to paste it. Then let me remove this product from here, let me untick it, then put the sales rep to rows. Then I'm going to input the revenue. Let me remove profit from the value. Let me remove profit. Then I'm going to put revenue here. So that means Peter is the most. Peter make the most sales among the sales personnel with 434,805,000. So this is this on that. Let us save our work. Now the third one is we want to get the city that make the most that sells the most. City that sells the most. visualize CT by COGS, cost of good by CT. Okay, now in this, now we are to make use of, let me just copy this one again, Control C, let me paste it here, Control V. Now I will remove the sales rep from the rows here, then put CT in the rows, then put, let me remove this revenue from here, then put cost of goods sold in the value here. So that means here Lagos is the city that sells the most in this data set. Now let's go to the fourth one, and the fourth one is which month, visualize month customer to find the worst performing month. Okay, go like this, copy this one again, let's copy this one, let's paste it down here, then let me remove the CT. Remember, we created colon for months when I was talking about the abbreviation and the rest. So this is the months here. We will bring the months to, the rows. Bring the month to the rows. We'll bring the customer type. Let's make use of customer type. We'll bring that one to value here. No, let's make use of, let's put the months in the value and see what it's going to bring us. Bring the month to the value. Let me check this one here. Then bring customer type here. Customer, don't let us use customer type. Let us use let's use, okay. Let's make use of, let's remove this. Let me use of the months. Let me bring the months to this rows here. Let me remove this one. Then make use of customer type, to the value. Now on this customer type value, now I will right click on it. Then this value field setting, I will click on it. So I will change it to count. Okay, it's already on count already. I will change it to count. So that means the month of May is the worst performing month. Now, it's not supposed to be a currency. This is not supposed to be in currency. So I'll press Ctrl 1 here. I'll just change it to incoming. It's not supposed to be in currency. I'll press Ctrl 1. Then change it to just number. Okay. Remove it from currency, then remove the decimal behind it. So that means the month of May is the worst performing month, whereby they have just 19 customers that comes to patronize them. So do we still have anybody that wants to ask a question?
Sorry, is it just me? Your screen is not aligning with the voice.
Okay, maybe um coming.
Please, I have another question. Is it Excel that we're using or Power BI for this assignment?
Is Excel now? They haven't taught you guys Power BI, so we are making use of Excel. I'm making use of Excel. Can you see it now? Is the screen okay now?
The screen is showing, but it's not aligning with your voice. It's when you finish talking, that's when the thing you do will show.
Sorry, maybe it's the network. But is it okay now? Can you see my screen now?
Yes, I've seen your screen.
Hello, I think it's Blessings Network because from my end, your voice is aligning with your screen.
Okay, okay. Maybe maybe it's your network.
Same with me. Your voice is not aligning with your screen.
Ah,
Mine is aligning. So maybe I don't know. Maybe restart your
maybe you
system or
can just
something.
log in and log out back.
Yeah, because mine is
Maybe
aligning. Yeah.
maybe it's the network from your end. You can just log in and log out back. Maybe then. So like this now, we are done with the date with the calculations here. We are done with the pivot table here. Done with the pivot table calculation here. So the next one is the dashboard. For the dashboard, I won't let us rush. We will do the dashboard tomorrow, same time, 8 p.m. so that you guys can practice with what I have been able to explain tonight. Then tomorrow we'll talk better on the dashboard creation and the rest. So I think that is just better for now. Feoluwa,
Thank
it
you.
seems you have something to say.
Thank you so much. The profit. Sorry, I'm asking this question again. I did not know how you got it.
Which one? The profits.
Yes, yes,
That means you join us late to have explained this thing before. You
yes,
join us late,
yes.
please.
I did.
When
I'm so sorry
when I
about
when I when I say 8 is 8, I stick to the time, please. So that it won't be dragging us back. So let me just go back to the
that. Okay.
profits.
Um,
Before you do that, please,
thank
that tomorrow's class, are we not supposed to have the general class lecture tomorrow? Or will it be after the lecture?
Ah, I've forgotten. Forgotten. Okay, you know what? Tomorrow is when then we can. Ah. What about on Friday? Maybe we can fix it on Friday because on Thursday I won't be chanced. We can do it on Friday. We
Sorry, please, when are we submitting?
can do it on Friday. Maybe that will be better.
If Friday will be better if you are not chanced on Thursday.
I can't. I won't even
Please, when are we
on
submitting?
Thursday. Okay, so let me run through these profits tonight. Let me explain again for Joy that asked about this profit. Now for these profits now we are to, as I said before, you bought something 150k like a phone. No, sorry, you sold something of 150k. For example, you sold the phone for 150k, and the cost of the phone, like the how much the cost you purchase it from the market, the transportation whereby the phone got to your shop or your office, the when you from the company or from where you purchase it, maybe they added value added tax like VAT, the tax and the charges, the custom charges, clearing charges and the rest. Now everything amounts to 130k. That's the cost of goods sold. Now you've calculated everything together, you'll be like, okay, I'm selling this phone for 150, but the cost at which the phone got to your shop is 130,000. Now if you should remove your 130 from the 150 which you sold the phone, that means you have a profit of 20,000. Now to get the profit now, you will remove your cost of good from the revenue. Now this is how we're going to do it. Equals to revenue minus cost of goods sold. Then you press your enter. So that's how we get the profit. So that's just it. And the video will be available on YouTube. I will upload it tonight or tomorrow morning so that you all can practice as you watch it. Then on Friday we move to dashboard creation on this Excel projects. Are we fine now?
yes, sir. Thank you, sir.
Yes, thank you.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Let's have a lovely night.
Oh, please, I dropped a request on the comment section. It has not been attended to.
Okay, in the WhatsApp, right?
Yes.
Okay, I will. Please tag me to it, please. Tag me to it.
I drop a comment. No, I drop a comment here
There's a
now.
comment.
How
Okay, I
do
will
I
see it
join
then.
the
Since it's a
WhatsApp group?
comment, since it's a comment, I will see it then. No problem, I will see it.
Okay, thank you very much.
Thank you so much.
Appreciate.
Thank you so much for your time tonight. Thank you. Have a lovely night rest.